Thank you for spreading the word about RX Radio. We see those tweets that you put out there letting your friends know, man, you gotta listen to these guys. The shows are great. The music is awesome. I see you. Thank you. And do keep it up. Well, here on the Fatboy Show, we like to have conversations about some of the more troubling shenanigans that perturb this nation. And of course, of late, we've been getting perturbed by the whole Iron Sheets scandal. You know, we marvel at the fact that public officials, ministers in particular, found themselves in possession of iron sheets that were intended for the struggling people of Karamoja. Of course, upon inquiry, they pretend they don't even know how the iron sheets got there. One minister said, I don't know how they found themselves in my compound.
I just saw the iron sheets in my compound.
I just woke up and I saw iron sheets there,
Yeah.
so...
And that was the Minister of Finance, Matia Kasaija.
So if your whole finance minister can act so oblivious to it,
To theft.
then that just lets you know that this country is not heading in the right direction.
Yeah.
But anyway, so what's the update on that? The president has directed the State House Anti-Corruption Unit, together with the police, to kick off investigations into the handling of relief items, including those iron sheets meant for the Karamoja sub-region. According to police spokesperson Fred Enanga, the joint investigations have since kicked off. The police are on it, and he says that they are continuing to pursue a joint-led prosecution inquiry into the alleged theft of iron sheets for Karamoja, which means basically that they ain't gonna do nothing about it. Let's
Oh,
just be
ye
real.
of little faith.
So
There could be something. Maybe this could be the difference that we have been searching for, asking for.
well, it's being claimed that the president directed this investigation.
Yes, that is what Enanga said. Apparently, the president wants an expeditious investigation into the matter.
Okay. Well, this would not be the first time the president has asked for an investigation into something.
Most times, it's actually quiet.
Oh, so for you, it marks a new term for the president?
Effort. We start somewhere. It's better.
Effort isn't enough. We want results.
But yeah, definitely we want results. But in this case, I feel like it's better than him being quiet, because these are his people. He's the appointing authority. You see, unlike members of parliament that are voted into parliament, these ones he picks. He says, Robin Anabanja, you are the prime minister. Matia Kasaija, you will be the minister of finance. So if the appointing authority is quiet when all of this is going on, then there is a bigger problem. I don't know what has pushed him to speak up. Is it because the civil society was saying that he has no spine anymore to call people off?
This could be an indirect way of weeding out certain elements. Perhaps there is someone being targeted for dismissal, and maybe this is a convenient ruse. Maybe this is the framework under which he will attempt to get rid of people he doesn't want anymore.
There is
And
that.
he can do it while appearing to be legitimate. And for those who will fall victim to this investigation, would not be able to claim that they were unfairly dismissed. So,
And if the president does this, by the way, many people are involved. Over the past couple of weeks, we've been mentioning a few ministers that were involved in this iron sheets scandal, and we never mentioned the vice president. Jessica Arupo was part of the saga. So is the president going to fire his vice president, fire his minister of finance, fire his prime minister? There is the speaker of parliament. It's like everyone that is big in this government was in this iron sheet saga.
but why just cabinet? You don't think that there are people perhaps in the office of the president?
No,
who-
there are more. There are more. Apparently, that some names were found in the distribution register at the office of the prime minister. But of course, these are ministers, so their names sound bigger, and of course, they raise more dust.
Wow. I'm sure if you looked hard enough, you might find these same iron sheets in places that you wouldn't have suspected.
Like what? Like where?
But I won't say where.
So anyway, the president has called for this investigation, and I like that step. The only thing that worries me is that, yeah, the investigation may be done, findings may be there, but then prosecution may not take place. And if at most he fires these ministers, well, we know that in the past, ministers have been fired and then reappointed in other posts.
Yeah, so it could just be yet another case of, what's that game called they do at birthday parties? Musical chairs? So the song is playing. When it says stop, everyone takes their seats. And when the song starts playing, everyone gets off their seats and starts rotating. And maybe that's what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, it could be
The music
that.
is playing and they're just walking around,
I-
waiting for the hammer to drop.
It could be that, or maybe it's no longer old wine in a new bottle. Maybe something new is coming and the president is waiting to shock us.
One can only hope.
Yeah.
Well, you're listening to The Fatboy Show on RX Radio. Don't go anywhere. Sarah's going to be joining us in a moment to tell us what's poppin'.